Have you ever wondered how the entire universe is structured? Not just planets, not just galaxies, but everything that exists. This image you're looking at is called the anatomy of the universe. It's a visual map showing how the universe formed, expanded, and evolved, from the Big Bang to galaxies, stars, and the invisible forces that shape everything. Let's break it down step by step. At the very center of this diagram, you'll notice a brilliantly glowing region. This isn't just a random bright spot. It represents the very beginning of everything we know. Imagine, for a moment, all the matter, energy, space, and even time itself, compressed into a single, unimaginably small and dense point. This is the starting point of our universe's story. This bright region symbolizes the Big Bang, the event that marks the birth of our universe. But what exactly was the Big Bang? Contrary to what the name might suggest, it wasn't an explosion in the traditional sense. There was no blast echoing through empty space, because space itself didn't exist yet. Instead, it was the sudden, rapid expansion of space from an initial state of infinite density and temperature. Scientists estimate that this moment occurred about 13.8 billion years ago. At that time, the universe was packed into a tiny, incredibly hot and dense point, often called a singularity. Temperatures soared to unimaginable levels, and the entire cosmos was smaller than a single atom. In this state, the laws of physics as we know them break down, and everything was unified in a seething, energetic soup. Then, in a fraction of a second, everything changed. There was no space, no time. These concepts themselves were born in this instant. The universe began to expand rapidly, a process known as cosmic inflation. This expansion wasn't like an explosion sending debris outward. Rather, it was space itself stretching and growing, carrying energy and matter with it. It's important to remember that the Big Bang was not an explosion in space, but the expansion of space itself. There was no center, no edge. Every point in the universe was moving away from every other point, as the fabric of space stretched in all directions. As space expanded, the energy within it began to cool. This cooling was crucial because it allowed the first particles of matter to form. Over time, these particles would come together to create atoms, stars, galaxies, and eventually, everything we see in the universe today. So, from this single bright beginning, the universe has been growing and evolving for billions of years. The story of the cosmos starts here, with the Big Bang, a moment of pure energy and potential, setting the stage for everything that would follow. Shortly after the Big Bang, the universe was filled with hot plasma, charged particles everywhere. Light couldn't travel freely yet. After about 380,000 years, atoms finally formed, and light was released. That ancient light still exists today as cosmic microwave background radiation, shown in this image as an outer glowing layer. This radiation is like the oldest photograph of the universe. As the universe continued to expand after the Big Bang, something remarkable began to happen. Gravity, the invisible force that pulls objects together, started to work its magic on the vast clouds of gas and dust that filled the early cosmos. Over millions of years, these tiny fluctuations in density, barely noticeable at first, became the seeds of structure. Gravity slowly pulled matter into denser and denser regions, causing the first hints of cosmic architecture to emerge. The universe, once a nearly uniform sea of particles, began to develop intricate patterns as matter clumped together under gravity's relentless pull. Over time, these dense regions of gas collapsed further, forming the first stars. Deep within these swirling clouds, nuclear fusion ignited, and the universe was lit up by the glow of newborn stars. These stars didn't form in isolation. They gathered together, bound by gravity, to create the first galaxies. Galaxies are vast collections of stars, gas, dust, and dark matter, all orbiting a common center. Some galaxies are small and irregular, while others, like majestic spirals and giant ellipticals, contain hundreds of billions of stars. The process of star and galaxy formation continues even today, shaping the universe we see. In this scientific diagram, you can see how galaxies are not scattered randomly, but instead form groups, clusters, and even larger structures called superclusters. These immense gatherings of galaxies are connected by filaments of dark matter and gas, creating a vast cosmic web that stretches across the universe. Each point of light in these images represents an entire galaxy, each with its own billions of stars and planets. Our home, the Milky Way, is just one of these countless galaxies. It's a barred spiral galaxy, containing over 100 billion stars, including our own sun. But in the grand scheme of the cosmos, the Milky Way is just a tiny speck, one member of a vast family of galaxies that populate the observable universe. When you look up at the night sky, every star you see belongs to our own galaxy, the Milky Way. Yet, beyond the reach of our eyes, there are hundreds of billions of other galaxies, each filled with their own stars, planets, and mysteries. The universe is far larger and more wondrous than we can imagine, with new stars and galaxies still taking shape even now. Here's where things get mysterious. When we look up at the night sky, we see countless stars, glowing galaxies, and swirling clouds of gas. But what if I told you that everything we can see is just a tiny fraction of what's really out there? The universe, as we know it, is mostly invisible, filled with things we can't see, touch, or even directly detect. Most of the universe is invisible. Astronomers have peered deep into space using powerful telescopes, searching for clues about what makes up the cosmos. What they found was astonishing. The vast majority of the universe doesn't emit light or energy that we can detect. It's hidden, shrouded in darkness, and its presence is only revealed through its effects on the things we can see. Scientists discovered that galaxies spin too fast, much faster than they should if they were only made of the visible matter, stars, gas, and dust. According to the laws of physics, galaxies should fly apart, their stars flung into the void, but they don't. Something unseen is holding them together, acting like an invisible glue. And that's not all. The universe itself is expanding, and not just at a steady pace. It's expanding faster and faster, as if some mysterious force is pushing everything apart, stretching the very fabric of space. To explain these cosmic mysteries, scientists propose the existence of two unknown forces. The first is dark matter, an invisible substance that acts like a cosmic glue, holding galaxies and galaxy clusters together. We can't see it, but we know it's there because of the way it bends light and affects the motion of stars. The second is dark energy, a mysterious force that works in the opposite way. Instead of pulling things together, it pushes the universe to expand faster and faster, driving galaxies apart and accelerating the growth of the cosmos. Together, dark matter and dark energy make up about 95% of the universe. That means almost everything, the stars, planets, and galaxies we see, are just a tiny sliver of what actually exists. Everything we can see, stars, planets, even humans, makes up only 5% of the universe. The rest remains hidden, a cosmic mystery waiting to be solved. As we continue to explore, we realize that the universe is far stranger and more fascinating than we ever imagined. The outer layers in this diagram represent continuous expansion. The universe is not static. Every galaxy is moving away from every other galaxy, and the farther it is, the faster it moves away. This means the universe has no center, no edge, and no final boundary. It keeps expanding endlessly. This single image represents the birth of space and time, the formation of stars and galaxies, the invisible forces controlling everything, and the never-ending expansion of the universe. From a tiny point to infinite space, and somewhere inside this vast universe is us. If you enjoy visual science explanations like this, hit like, subscribe, and share. More space, science, and universe breakdowns coming soon.